Hi, welcome to day 55 and happy 4th of July to all of you in the US. This morning I was listening to my buddy Michael Gross, who is the wingman on the wingman's path to positivity. And his practice today had to do with declaring our independence from any bad habits we have. And I think that's just an amazing thing to think about, because we all have things that we kind of wish we weren't doing or doing less frequently. And obviously for me, it's all about, getting calmer and calmer about food. So anyway, one thing that happened this morning, which I put in the category of tricks to make it stick, is that I was cooking my oatmeal and ready to eat it, and I was in the middle of a phone conversation with my son. And I happened to say to him, "You know what, sweetie, my oatmeal's ready. I gotta go now. I'll talk to you later." And the reason I do that is what I've learned is that when you're eating, and this is, I think, regardless of whether you have an issue with food or not, but when you're eating and you're doing something else at the same time, you're not really part of the experience and you're not getting the satisfaction. So if I would have stayed on the phone with my son and eaten my oatmeal at the same time, I wouldn't have been able to pay attention to the flavor of the blueberries and the warmth of the cereal that I wanted and the crunchiness of the walnuts. It just would have been a blur. And then when I was finished eating it, I probably would have said, okay, now what can I have? Because I wouldn't have been satisfied. So that is a habit that I broke a long time ago. And when Michael Gross was talking about, declaring independence from bad habits, that came to mind, that is something I absolutely have abolished from my life. I always, whenever possible, pay as close attention to my food so that I'm part of the experience and I get satisfied a lot quicker. Another thing I did today along the lines of tricks to make it stick is that I was going to the store at like 11:35 to pick up some ingredients to make for lunch, because one of my other kids was coming over for lunch and I wanted to make something new and different. So at 11:35, when I got in the car, I first thought to myself, wait a minute, by the time I actually eat this lunch, it's going to be really late. Maybe I want to have my 2 chocolates now just to have some sort of satisfaction, whatever. So I thought about it and I asked myself my normal question: will I be happy when it's over? Meaning, will I be happier if I eat these 2 chocolates at 11:35 in the morning, or would I rather wait and have them after lunch? And I decided that I'd rather have them after lunch. So here it is. I don't know what time it is, but it's probably close to 1 o'clock, which is very late for me to eat, but I'm not actually that hungry, and I'm just happy I waited. The lunch is just about ready, and I'm looking forward to eating it with my family and then having my chocolates afterwards. So it's just, those are just little things where I like to tune in and ask, how am I going to feel when it's over? Because I always know the answer. It's just a matter of asking that question and acting accordingly. So that is it for today. Hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.